it, but ever since you showed me like you talked to me about the efficiency in making your form correct so that you can keep it consistent, like that's been really helping. It's just I catch myself, I'm like, okay, I'm landing wrong, I'm not using gravity, and like that's when I'll notice that I start to either get tight or my breathing comes off. It's a lot to think about.
Yeah, it really is. And I constantly, like, because I run a lot of distance, but then every, like, I don't know, every 20 minutes, I make sure that I set intervals during my run to like reset and think about my breathing and my cadence and things like that. Because like I told you earlier, swimmers try to find their form, bikers try to refine their form, but a lot of runners just think, hey, I've been running since I was a kid. I just get out there and run. But you actually need to think about how you run, right? So just to kind of recap on what my main tips to Marlon were, it's just that, you think of running as your lean is your tilt, is one of the quotes I say. You're kind of leaning forward. And then you're catching yourself as you fall, and you're pulling your heel to your hip, and you're never, just naturally as you run, you shouldn't even have to think about it. Naturally, you're going to land on your forefoot or your midfoot. You're not going to heel strike. If you're heel striking, you're probably leaning backwards and you're overstretching with a leg, and then you're going to be taking all that impact to your knee. So that's also going to just prevent you down the road from running. You'll probably get injured down the road. So usually focusing on that kind of form where the quote is your lean is your tilt, and then 180 steps per minute. That also prevents you from overstriding. Now, if you're going a little faster, there are a few adjustments to that kind of general rule, but that's what I told Marlon to do, is to run 180 steps per minute. You can use a metronome app and just kind of try to pace it down, but it's kind of amazing how much of a difference that makes.